Hi, everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center at Channel 3. Welcome to our all-new First Alert Weather Extra streaming right here on WFSB+. We love to stream, and we're so glad that you're with us. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. So really does look like it's going to be a great day today. We're talking about temperatures that are going to be climbing into the upper 70s, low 80s. So that's some pretty exceptional news. But, you know, we can't have a 7-day without having a first alert on it, and I'll get to that in just a second. But we do have a first alert on our 7-day forecast for Sunday. And that is for the potential for some strong storms late morning through the early afternoon. We'll certainly keep you posted on this, but I'll show you the reason why coming up in just a bit. All right, in the meantime, again, welcome to the First Alert Weather Extra. We're streaming live weekdays at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30 p.m., giving you an in-depth look at your forecast to help you plan your day and week. Be sure to join us every morning and evening on WFSB Plus for our First Alert Weather Extra. All right, yesterday it was official, a heat wave. Yeah, it was the second heat wave of 2025. We got to 90 on Tuesday. Wednesday, we got to 93. Thursday, it got to 90 degrees. And 3 consecutive days of 90-degree heat or better, and that makes a heat wave. So we had one in the state yesterday. It was official. So today, we're not going to get there. First Alert live radar, the only live radar in Connecticut, scanning dry. We do have a little bit of cloud coverage out there this morning, but it's making for a beautiful start. Visibility is at a perfect 10. We're talking about no fog this morning. We've had fog each and every day this week. Visibility has been very poor in the morning, so we're grateful that we don't have any fog to contend with this morning. You'll see it's like a Bo Derek start out there. You got 10 miles of visibility all across the state. All right, let's turn our attention to the First Alert Weather Day for Sunday. Not today, not tomorrow, but for Sunday. Yes, strong to possible severe storms are expected. Wind, lightning, downpours, they're all on the table. Again, between the hours of 10 and 3, 10 and 2, 10 and 3. Outdoor plans are going to be impacted as well as travel during that time period. So you're going to keep your eyes to the skies, and if they look threatening, you want to head indoors, okay? Let's take a look at First Alert Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. I just ran the clock down through 1 o'clock this morning. I mean, it is clear, and look at the wind arrows coming out of the northwest, providing us with some cool and drier air. Tonight's temperatures, the overnight lows dropping into the 50s, mid to upper 50s, northwest and northeast Connecticut, mid to upper 50s in central Connecticut, low 60s along the shoreline. But let me tell you, folks, 64 typical overnight low. We've been way above that every day this week, but we're not going to be by tomorrow morning, which is good news. All right, Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. This is Sunday at 3 a.m., so I just kind of ran the clock down for you. No action until that point. Maybe a couple of spritz and sprinkles on Sunday at 3 a.m., but here comes the trouble. 10, 11 o'clock, noontime on Sunday, shower and thunderstorm activity. You can expect that, and then it kind of winds down rather quickly. So it's a quick-hitting, short-lived First Alert Weather Day, but nonetheless, we have gone ahead and issued it for the potential for some strong to severe storms. We are at level 1, okay? Level 1 to receive some of those strong storms. There we go. This is Sunday. Never good to be at any level, but, you know, at least we're only at 1 as opposed to anything higher. So some good news there, but still we have to be concerned about a level 1 here in the state. You going to the beach today? You've picked the winner. Temperatures in the low 80s in southeast Connecticut. Now, you'll notice 86 in Brantford, but yet only 83 in inland Connecticut. And that's because of an offshore breeze. The breeze out there is going to be coming in from the north and west, providing us with cooler and drier air during the day today. New London 423, New Haven at 602. Looks like a delightful day. The UV index is an 8, so make sure you put on that sunscreen because you can burn rather quickly with that UV index of an 8. Satellite and radar, again, just a little bit of clouds out there this morning. This is what I'm talking about. You'll see them draped across the state over the past 6 hours. When I came in, the skies were clear. I saw the moon out there, and as you can see right now, just a mixture of sun and clouds. And let me widen out the shot. Not a whole lot going on here throughout New England. So that's some good news. And you'll notice to the north and west, it's completely clear. That's what we're expecting here in the state throughout the day. All right, with the 3 consecutive days of 90-degree heat, we are now at 13 days of 90-degree heat. We're doing pretty good. The annual average is 20. The record just 5 years ago, 39 90-degree days. Boy, do I remember that. Now, 6 of these 90-degree days have come during the month of July, 7 in the month of June. Now, Thursday of next week, we're forecasting 90, so it could be day 14. Again, we'll keep you posted if that materializes. In the meantime, look at the heat risk. Very minor today. Look at the heat risk for tomorrow. Very minor for tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at some of our iCams out there. We're going to be talking about Torrington. Looking a little windy. We do have a bit of a breeze out there. La, 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 la. You can see Old Glory moving around in that breeze, and the camera's shaking a little bit. Shake, rattle, and roll. A little bit better in Old Saybrook. Mixture of sun and clouds. Looks like a really beautiful start down in Old Saybrook. And here are your headlines. What a start. Really nice. Cooler, less humid air is here. And then a 50-50 weekend with Sunday again being the first alert weather day. All right, let's take a look at First Alert Futurecast. It's tomorrow's weather today. Not a lot going on during the day today. Tonight we're good. Tomorrow we're good. Increasing clouds. This is Saturday. We're still good. Saturday in the morning early. Saturday 9, 10, 11 o'clock. And then here comes the clouds Sunday night into Monday morning. Your temperatures out there this morning, well, the typical overnight low is 64. We're at 74 in Meriden, but at least the numbers have been coming down. We're in the upper 60s and low 70s, which is better than yesterday by about 9 degrees. Cooler than yesterday at Bradley, cooler by 9 degrees in Salisbury. And we're taking a look at the only town that's up a little bit is 2 in Groton. So that's some good news, right? We'll take a look at the dew points. Look at these numbers, upper 50s pretty much across the state now. Any of those lower 60s are going to fade away into the 50s, maybe even some 40s later on during the day today as dry air continues to filter in. The dew point trend is our friend until Sunday when we get those storm threat once again, 10 to 3. That's when it peaks and then it starts coming back down. Monday and Tuesday look exceptional. Wednesday, good. Thursday, a hot day with a temperature of 90 degrees. Look at the sustained winds out there, 8 to 15 miles an hour. That means business, folks. And we do have some gusts right now, 20 to 25 miles an hour. So you're going to have to hang on to your hat as you're heading out the door. Looking to play a little golf today? Good for you. You've picked a winner. Temperatures in the low 80s with mostly sunny skies. 4, I hope you hit the ball well. Keep it on the green, not in the woods. All right, today, tomorrow look great in terms of chance for wet paws. It does spike a little Sunday between the hours of 10 and 3. Your forecast for today calls for bright golden sunshine by later this afternoon. Temperatures will be moving into the low 80s. This is for inland Connecticut, and this is for the shoreline. You'll notice low to mid 80s, a little bit better along the shoreline due to the fact that we have that northwesterly flow. There are your highs, 76 for Salisbury, 83 for Enfield. Just a beautiful day, bright, cooler, and less humid. Sun was up at 5:31, sets at 8:22. Now your 7-day forecast, look at the 59 headed in our direction for tonight. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, some low 60s along the shoreline, but open up the windows, let some fresh air in, and give that electricity bill a break. Saturday, 86 degrees. Sunday, a first alert weather day for showers and storms. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are dry, with temperatures near 90 degrees by Thursday. And that's a check of your Weather Extra. Again, we want to welcome you to the all-new First Alert Weather Extra, streaming right here on WFSB+. We're streaming live weekdays at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30 p.m., giving you an in-depth look at your forecast to help you plan your day and week. Be sure to join us every morning and evening on WFSB+ for our First Alert Weather Extra. I just want to show you tonight's overnight lows real quick before I go. Mostly clear. Look at this, a cooler night. Temperatures in the low to mid to upper 50s. How awesome is that? Okay, now I'll let you go. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.